Okay, so if you're an independent artist, you know the grind. You pour everything into creating and releasing your music. But what if the very system that's supposed to pay you is quietly losing your money? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain on music royalties, figure out where that money is going, and show you how a new tool can help you finally claim every single dollar you've earned.
I mean, this is really the question, isn't it? For every single musician out there. You put your music online, people are streaming it, but do you actually have any idea where that money is going? Or maybe more importantly, where it isn't going? For most artists, the honest answer is a pretty frustrating no.
And look, this isn't some small niche problem. The independent music scene has just completely exploded. We're talking more than 10 million independent artists out there making music right now, not to mention all the producers and songwriters. It's this massive, incredible creative community all over the world.
But here's where things get messy. Even though the number of creators has skyrocketed, the tools to support them are, well, they're all over the place. Does this screen look familiar to you? Most artists are just trying to keep their heads above water, juggling everything in spreadsheets, chaotic email threads, and a bunch of disconnected platforms. It's organized chaos, and it's exactly where things start to fall through the cracks.
And believe me, those cracks are not small. This is really the heart of the issue. We're talking about billions of dollars, not millions, billions with a B. That's money that's been earned, but never makes it to the right artist. And why? Usually it's because of tiny little errors in data, stuff that goes completely unnoticed.
So where does all this cash actually go? Well, it ends up in a place the industry calls the black box. Yeah, it sounds super mysterious, and honestly, for most artists, it is. So let's crack this thing open and see what's really going on inside.
Right, so the black box isn't some physical vault somewhere. It's basically a giant digital piggy bank. When your song gets played, money is created. But if the system looks at the data and can't figure out exactly who to send the money to, it gets rerouted into these huge, unmatched pools where it just sits there.
And it's shockingly easy for this to happen. Here's the journey. Your song gets streamed, money gets generated for both the songwriting and the recording itself. The system tries to connect the dots to you, but then, bam, metadata mismatch. One tiny error, and just like that, your royalties are siphoned off into the black box, potentially lost for good.
You know, you can think of it like a pipeline carrying your money directly to your bank account. These little errors, they're like tiny cracks in that pipe. A song title that's slightly different on one platform, a missing songwriter credit, a messed up ISRC code, which is like the unique fingerprint for your recording, or just forgetting to register your song with a collection society. Any one of these things can cause a leak and divert your money away from you.
So if the problem is basically bad data and just not being able to see what's happening, then the solution has to be a tool that gives you total clarity. And that brings us to Creator OS, which is built to be your personal intelligence engine for all this complex stuff. At its core, that's it. That's what it does. Think of it like a private detective that you hire for your music catalog. It digs through all your data and automatically flags the exact issues that are causing your royalties to go missing. And the best part? The whole process is designed to be ridiculously fast. You sign up for free, you upload one of those royalty reports you get from your distributor, and the system just goes to work. In literally less than 5 minutes, you get back this intelligence report that shows you exactly where your money might be getting lost.
Okay, so what does this intelligence report actually show you? It's really all about giving you a clear, simple map of your music business, so you can see where every dollar is flowing.
First thing, you get this visual revenue map. And for so many artists, this is a level of clarity they have just never had before. In one simple chart, you can instantly see which platforms are your biggest earners. No more digging through a dozen different confusing statements to figure it out.
Next up, it gives you what's called a metadata health score. And this is pretty much the diagnostic tool for your entire catalog. It scans everything and flags the specific data problems that are putting your royalties at risk. Like right here, you can see 15% of the catalog has missing songwriter data. That is a huge red flag for unpaid publishing money.
And then it gets even more detailed. The platform will point to the exact songs that have issues. It'll tell you, hey, your song Midnight Lights is missing a registration, and that's affecting its mechanical royalties. That's the money you earn every time the song is streamed or downloaded. Or it'll flag that Summer Haze has a bad code, which puts all of its royalties at risk. It connects the dots from the tiny data problem directly to the potential financial hit.
Now, this all sounds really cool, but let's talk about what it actually means for your wallet. What's the return on investment here? How much money are we really talking about getting back? So let's take a real-world example. It's a super common scenario. The system finds just one type of mistake across an artist's catalog. Let's say a missing registration. The estimated potential money they could recover from that single issue? $850. That's money they already earned that's just sitting in the dark, waiting.
So how do you get it? To unlock the detailed song-by-song breakdown and the exact instructions on how to go claim that money, there's a one-time fee for a full royalty recovery report. And that fee is $49.
I think you see where this is going, right? You invest $49 to get the step-by-step guide, and you unlock $850. That's a 17 times return on your investment. So it's not really about spending money. It's about using a very small key to open a very, very big door.
And ultimately, this is what it all comes down to. When you have more visibility into where your money is, you can make way smarter decisions for your career. And the direct results of that is you collect more of the money you've already earned from your music. It's that simple. So I guess it leaves us with this one last thought. For the millions of independent artists out there, the question really isn't if there's money being left on the table, it's how much. So what money is hiding in your catalog, just waiting for you to come find it?